When you look at the NFC East, how do you think it will play out?
I mean, it's Dallas's division to lose at this point. You know, the Redskins having to go to a backup in Colt McCoy and watch him get hurt, and now go to another backup in Mark Sanchez, who hasn't been in that offense very long. You kind of have to write them off. Philly has the toughest road left. You know, they have the Cowboys, they have the Rams, the Texans. I don't know if they can win 2 of those games, and they need to at least win 2. Dallas has the easiest slate. They got Philly, they got the Colts, they got the Bucks and the Giants. The Giants are going to definitely probably have quit by that point in the last game of the season.
Well, hopefully Odell don't do what he did on Sunday, and the Giants might still be in business.
Yeah, but it's Dallas's division to lose. You know?
This is coming
so
from a
Skip
former
is
Redskin.
And I hate to say it, but he's gonna be smiling. Yeah. And he has a lot of on this division.
Yeah, you got a lot riding on it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, when it's all said and done, guess who's going to be in the catbird seat?
Not you.
Yeah, I'm going to be in the catbird seat.
Not you.
Look,
or
I understand. When you look at, and D-Hall, you mentioned it, at Cowboys, at Rams, homes to the Texans, at Washington. I believe the Eagles get 3 of those 4. They're going to get 3 of those 4. I think the only game they're going to lose is at the Rams. That's what I believe. I'm just saying, Skip. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Okay.
I believe walking to them will play better because I wasn't impressed with them last night, given what they were going up against. That was a battered team. That's a shell team of themselves. When you go from Alex Smith to Colt McCoy, like I said, if this was a rodeo, you want a guy named Colt, not the quarterback. And then you go to, man, Mark Sanchez. Can't believe he's still around hanging on for whatever reason.
Neither, but
so look, by this time next week, next Monday, you're not here next week, but I give you a call. But on Monday, the look on that man's face gonna be red. He gonna be all down. I can't believe it. He gonna be done with Dak Prescott again. He gonna throw the jersey that ED gave him. He gonna throw that one in the trash, and I'm just gonna be over here.
Look, Philly could beat Dallas, but it doesn't matter if Philly beats Dallas because Philly can't win. I don't think they can win 3 of those games. But I do think they have a chance to beat Dallas. But even if Dallas loses to Philly, then they're tied. But still, the Cowboys' path is just so much easier than
Philly. You
Philly.
just described my catbird seat over here that I'm sitting in. That's why I am so confident. And that's why on Monday, I'm going to be sipping the nectar of the gods, the breakfast of champions, Diet Mountain Dew, because I'm going to be swimming in it.
Okay, Skip, you burned it. You know, in gambling, what they call you burnt, you touched the money.
I got so much
burned
dew
the
that I might just sell it all and move up to Bel Air with you. I don't know. I might be able to.
Nope. We don't want you up there. Nope.
Yeah. So here's what's about to happen. I give my Cowboys a chance to win out against that schedule because it's the easiest path home.
Yeah.
And you realize Philly, just on sheer record, is now facing the toughest closing schedule in pro football, in the whole NFL. This is the toughest because you got 7-5 Dallas, you got 11-1 Rams at Dallas, and then you got 9-3 Texans, and the Redskins are still sitting at 6-6, but are they dead in the water? Probably so. Colt McCoy would have made it interesting, and I still believe Colt McCoy would have won that game last night for the Redskins. I just believe it. And he got off to a nice start. He was 4 for his first 4.
Yeah,
he hit Doxton for a 32-yarder up the left side that put them in field goal range. Yeah. He's just a gamer. He's just a gutty little battler. You know, he knows how to play.
Colt McCoy got up to a nice start against Dallas. But here's the thing that's concerning about the Cowboys. 24th in scoring offense, 27th in passage, last in sacks allowed. You like that? You like that? In the words of First Cousins, Kirk Cousins. You like that, Skip?
I wish you were still playing for the Redskins.
I'm
anyway,
sure
that's a whole other You know what? Those stats are skewed by the fact that Amari Cooper has just hit his stride with Dak Prescott, so you can throw all that junk out the window because it's a lot of junk.
Yeah, I can't throw it out the window, Skip, but they won't be as bad as of a passing team as those numbers say, but they're not as great as everyone thinks they are either.
So what am I supposed to do with that 13 they scored against the Saints?
All I know is my defense played the greatest game against all odds in Dallas Cowboy history.
They did.
Against the hottest offense in pro football and the quarterback having the greatest single quarterback year, according to QBR, ever. And they come into Jerry World for a Thursday night game, and they get shut down.
Yeah.
The shock to me was on that Thursday night, not one time did I see any Saint receiver running open. And every time I watch Drew Brees and the Saints, every other play, somebody's just running wide open. I say, how does he get so open? I don't even know who these guys are. They're all undrafted free agents. But this little free agent is running down the seam wide open. It didn't happen one time all of Thursday night. So walk it to him is going to have a long night.
And you know what I noticed? You never hear anybody make excuses that Drew Brees is throwing to undrafted free agents. But I know a guy that'll sit up here at this desk every day and make excuses about little Julian Edelman's a 7th-round draft pick, and Chris Hogan was undrafted, and Josh Gordon has a piano on his back,
Says
and
the Hall of Famer.
and Rob Gronkowski is a shell of himself.
He is, says the Hall of Famer.
But Drew Brees makes no concession speech. Nobody's up here, man, you know Drew Brees don't really have anybody to throw to but Michael Thomas. Nobody said that.
That's why Drew Brees should be leading the MVP race
But
even
he's
after
not.
what happened
But
last
he's
Thursday.
not. And I told you what was going to happen.
We'll see about
Who's
that.
leading the QBR, Skip?
Yeah, long way
No,
to go.
Oh,
Long way to
now
go.
it's a long way to go.
Long way to go.
Who's leading the QBR? The people
You know
don't
what? I was disappointed in Patrick Mahomes' game at Oakland the other day. He only threw for 295. How can you do that
We're
against
four
the Raiders?
we're four tubs.
Yeah.
You proud of that, Skip?
4 tubs. It's like 6 yards, 4 yards, 3 yards.
That's all.
They
Tom,
just tub it into the end zone.
did you see Tom Brady?
Let him stat.
Tom Brady. White in the flat. Oh, Hogan in the flat. Edelman in the flat. That's all he does, Skip.
Yeah.
Check down Charlie.
Boy, he threw some gunshots to that piano man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he doesn't get open. You have to fit it in tight windows to the piano man.
And look at Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes just throwing that thing.
So I got Dallas very possibly winning out. I got Philly losing its next 3 games.
We got due on that,
would be the
and
end
we
of
got
that
due on
deal.
Dallas not winning out.
So what am I concerned about? I do get concerned that my owner called the New Orleans game a Super Bowl. He compared it to a Super Bowl. So is there going to be post-Super Bowl letdown for the Eagles coming in? I think not, because I needed the Eagles to win last night to even their record and Washington's record at 6-6, 1 game behind Dallas. And I needed the Eagles to win fairly impressively just to get Dallas's attention. I did not want the Eagles to sneak into town where Dallas didn't take them very seriously.
They got their undivided attention.
And that's the thing. When you play a team like the Saints, you get everybody's best shot. You saw DeMarcus Lawrence make that statement, and those guys rallied behind him.
Backed it up.
Can they do that every single week? I don't know. I just don't
What always
know.
happens about this time of year? Some team comes from nowhere, such as the debacle against
When was the
Tennessee
last
on
time it was?
Monday night.
When was it?
Comes from nowhere and just takes off.
Yeah,
Makes
And
a
it's a
run.
beautiful thing to watch
When-
because it just all kind of
when
comes
was that
together.
And it could be your Cowboys.
When was that ever the
It could be.
Cowboys?
When was it ever?
Has-
Ever
hasn't been them
in
yet.
the history.
That's what he's
92,
holding out hope for.
93,
It could be.
95.
Skip, they were 12-4.
What?
Huh?
They were 12-4
When?
in 92, 93, 95.
Oh, but they came together at the end of the year. They
No.
just took off. This team is poised for takeoff if it hasn't already. I think it's already taken off.
You know what, Skip? You ought to be ashamed.
What did Jerry Jones say? We'll be able to look in the mirror and know that we're different. What did he say? Different cats. We're different cats now.
No, you're not. You're the same
Hey,
cat.
look.
That means you're in the cat bird.
No,
seat.
it does not mean that.
Let's not get confused. Dallas has a lot of deficiencies. They are just the best
of
worst
the
team in
least,
that
yeah.
division right
Okay.
now. The best worst team.
Okay.
That
that's
even makes
fine.
sense.
Yeah, you heard it. Best work.
Best worst.
You know what? My defense just might be the best in pro football. I know the stats say Baltimore. We're sitting pretty at second.
But you like stats.
Yeah. Well, there have been times this year we've been first, and I think we played like first.
What
against
about
New Orleans.
you know what? Nah,
Right?
I can't name nobody in that secondary except for Byron Jones.
Really? Well, he's simply the best corner, but
I
shutdown
would say
corner
he's
in
the
football.
best corner, but
Well, have you seen anybody better at shutting down a number
if
one?
he's so great at corner, why wasn't he playing corner from the jump? Why was he playing safety? Because he couldn't play corner.
Yeah.
He could not
Well,
play corner.
But I'm trying to
He was
figure.
fish out of water at safety.
D-Hall, you've been coming on this show for a long time. Now, you've heard this man for the last 3 years. All he talked about was that. The man we just spent 7 minutes, 38, 39, 40 seconds talking about the Dallas Cowboys, and he didn't mention that. He talked
Not
about his
one time.
defense.
Not one
Now,
time.
why is that, Skip Bayless?
I can sum him up in 2 words. Warrior winner. That's what he is. Warrior winner.
You always
That's what he
talk
is.
about him. But now,
He will
now
beat you with his legs.
He's a competitor.
He'll beat you
Yeah.
on third down with his arm.
I
He'll
heard-
just make plays. That's
We've
what he
talked-
does.
Skip,
He makes plays.
We've talked about the Cowboys,
Yeah.
and you mentioned Zeke,
Yeah.
you mentioned Amari Cooper,
Yep.
and you mentioned your defense.
Yeah.
But the captain of the team I have yet to hear you mention his name. Why is
He's
that?
a man who needs no introduction.
He gets plenty of love on this show. But when you look at the NFC East, the division hasn't had a repeat winner since 2004.